One thing I always loved about Michael Jordan, especially what I mean by that is when people interview Michael Jordan, there are two things that stand out to me: his humility and his extreme confidence. And it's this merging of these two opposites that really make Michael Jordan special. The speciality of Michael Jordan was to have the humility to work like he was a complete beginner. He always kept that beginner's mind. When you talk to people who saw him in practice, they say that was the best version of Michael Jordan. Think about that. Could anybody say that about you? Probably not. You're so concerned about how you play and perform when people are watching, you're not really putting it all on the line during practice. But that's what everyone says. It's not just B.J. Armstrong who recently said it. It's everybody who ever saw him practice. Dean Smith, Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, all of them said in practice he was a different beast. Bill Wennington, Luke Longley, Ron Harper. And everybody says in practice that was the best Jordan. Are you that way? There's a humility in that. The humility of recognizing that nothing's guaranteed. And no matter where you're at on the mountain, if you don't work, you're going to go backwards. You're going to fall down the mountain. If you work, you're going to keep going up. And if you're on the top of the mountain, it's going to keep you there. You get to the top of the mountain, you got to order some dirt to build the mountain higher. I think that's what Jordan did. He got to the top. He's like, well, there's nobody here. Let's see if I can actually make the mountain higher. See if I can second three-peat, right? So on top of this extreme humility, the extreme humility to work like you're I've always said Jordan worked like some 5'6" kid who was the water boy just trying to make the team. That's crazy. At the same time, he has this extravagant confidence. That's another thing everybody says about him. He does not lack confidence. He has this deep and thorough belief in himself. And I guarantee if you talk to MJ where this belief comes from, it comes from all the reps he put in. It comes from his humility. Isn't that weird? His humility gives him confidence because his humility puts him in the gym at 6 a.m. to work when he was playing. His humility and fear make him get reps in even when he's tired. So it's his humility that gives him this extreme confidence in himself. Now, part of it, confidence is not based on repetition. It's just this belief you have to have in yourself, this thought. It's just a thought. You just got to have the thought and couple it with the right emotion, which is, of course I can do this. And just to not have a long-term memory for failure, for mistakes. You can use it as fuel. You can keep the memory as fuel. But essentially, confidence comes from believing in yourself and forgetting when you've messed up, or using your mess-ups to fuel the humility, which fuels the work ethic. Anyways, I've been working on this program for a few years. It's called Powered by Contradictions, or Fusion Psychology. And when I study rare people, there's always this fusion of like contradictory ideas, extremely humble and extremely confident. Jordan represents that. You should represent that. You want people saying, I can't believe how hard this guy works, or girl. You want to hear people say that. You should see them in practice. That's what you want people to say about you. It represents your humility. That humility to work like that in practice, and not just team practice, but like getting reps up by yourself practice. That humility is the foundation of confidence. It really is. It's like the core of confidence. And added also in that core is just that self-belief. But you can't have extreme confidence if you haven't put in the reps. When pressure comes, good luck performing. You need to fall back on your repetition. You have to fall back on your humility. All right, guys, please like, subscribe, visit basketballbrain.com, and check out boingvert.com for my programs. Peace.